So this is the left path, cove side, going around the ridgeback. And as you can see, this is actually wide enough for a pickup truck or a car to come through. And if we ever have winter storms where branches come down, we just come down with the truck and we'll gather firewood from fallen trees, what have you. And if you take a look up the hill, you can see exactly how high the elevation is, which is pretty far up there. And if you have a dog, it's fun to throw a ball up there and the dog gets worn out pretty quickly. So as you'll notice, the ridgeback comes down pretty quickly down to a flat area where the two paths are going to merge. And at the merge point, the previous owner had intended to build here, and we have a well cap. That was over 10 years ago, so if there is an interest in building in this area, that's something that you would want to check with the town first before you do anything. But as you can see, the ridgeback has stopped. There's this nice flat area. And over here, right in the spot here, we have what appears to be a capped well. Since we are so high and it's sandy, it's very porous and the land does perk very well for septic. But again, that's something that you would want to check out. We're now about 2/3 of the way down the peninsula. And in this area, it starts to get skinny again and flat. And now we're going to walk down to the beach, which is probably about another 1,000 feet or so. So we'll just take a stroll. We do have a picnic table if anyone wants to have a little lunch on the way down. And as you can see, the lake starts to widen out. You get a better appreciation of just how wide the lake gets. When we get down to the beach, we're going to be about a half a mile from the beginning of the lake, which starts over here, and there is a public boat put in about a half mile down there in that direction. So it's very easily accessible for you to put in your boats, pontoon boats, for the season, but there is also enough room on the private property where you can take your boats in and out on your own. But the public boat put in is much more accessible. It's a lot easier to work with.